The position of head coach for the Dallas Cowboys appears increasingly uncertain as Mike McCarthy faces significant pressure. The team is navigating a challenging season, and their performance has been underwhelming, with the quarterback, Dak Prescott, unable to play for the remainder of the season. The Cowboys' struggles have intensified. McCarthy, though still under contract, is approaching the end of his current agreement, which spans 5 years. This scenario draws parallels to the era of Jason Garrett, when similar contract uncertainties loomed over the team's leadership. Jerry Jones, the owner of the Cowboys, has historically resisted terminating coaching contracts prematurely. Instead, he has allowed coaches to complete their agreements, as seen during Garrett's tenure. Garrett, under a similar lame duck status, managed to secure a contract renewal in 2014 following a remarkable turnaround season that culminated in a division title. However, by the close of 2019, Garrett's fortunes had shifted, and after a season of mediocre results, no extension was offered. McCarthy's current situation mirrors this pattern, with his fate likely tied to the outcome of this season. Attention is now shifting toward potential candidates who might take over the reins in the near future. One name generating discussion is Jason Witten, a former tight end for the Cowboys. Despite his limited coaching experience, he currently leads a high school team in a Dallas suburb. His leadership qualities have been praised by Jones, who likened him to Dan Campbell, now the head coach in Detroit. Yet, transitioning from high school to NFL coaching would represent an extraordinary leap for Witten. Other names circulating include Deion Sanders, who has gained recognition for his success in college football, and Kellen Moore, a familiar figure in Dallas as both a former player and offensive coordinator. Moore is well acquainted with the organization and remains a favorite of Jones. Additionally, Cliff Kingsbury, the Commanders' offensive coordinator and former head coach of the Cardinals, is viewed as a potential contender. Among these options, Bill Belichick's name inevitably emerges due to his reputation as one of the greatest coaches in the sport. However, his recent track record with New England, featuring multiple losing seasons, raises questions about his suitability for the role. Amid this speculation, one name stands out as a strong possibility: Mike Vrabel, formerly the head coach of the Tennessee Titans. Vrabel is highly regarded for his achievements, which include winning 2 division titles and guiding his team to the playoffs in 3 of his 6 seasons with Tennessee. His defensive-minded approach would mark a departure from the Cowboys' recent coaching hires, who primarily emphasized offensive strategies. Given the team's nearly 3-decade absence from the Super Bowl, Vrabel's leadership could represent a turning point. The decision ultimately rests with Jones, and the potential candidates have already sparked extensive discussion. As the Cowboys search for a leader to restore their legacy, the next chapter in their storied history awaits, with the possibility of returning to glory under new guidance.